in previous casts, he does seem to do this quite a lot. He did receive some stat buffs previously in the last patch, so to try and improve him somewhat. But I think maybe he could do with a little bit more extra stats or something to just make him less of a liability, which is what he comes in. He's bracketed in the liability thing. I mean, Demented can maybe also be bracketed in that from time to time, but what he brings is a bit more than what Glacius brings in the mid and late game. So yeah, I'm really interested to see how this player playing Glacius can try and get himself back in the game. I think he needs to take a bit of a timeout as such and get some creeps, which he did do with the ultimate and middle, which gave him a whole creep wave and solo XP. So if he can get some solo XP again with some more creeps to get himself back in line with XP wise. I mean, he's not too far behind, but the support players in general are lacking.
Might see Pharaoh in trouble here then. Oh, a lucky stun there. Hammerstorm, not enough for initiation with his bottle, but it seems to be enough. Gonna try and chase it down. It seems the Pyro backed off straight away. He is trapped now though. Oh, there we go, doing his best to try and escape. Hammer's gonna go in, but support's on the way from Soul Reaper and Diminished Shaman. Not sure too much what they can do to it, but of course TP's from the tower. Arachna and Vindicator are there. Swiftblade, big trouble. Uses the ultimate. Oh, it gets some great bounces off there, but a little bit too late. Arachna's there. Soul Reaper finishing off. Arachna goes down. Forsaken Archer in that bag and just beaten out, dealing damage. Seems Hammerstorm's coming around the side. He can't actually do much. Obviously going to try and get some auto attacks in.
Brand, catching.
Yeah,
goes down.
Gets him in. Pyromancer waiting to use that last stun, and unfortunately not enough movement speed to do it. Nice trade of blows there from both teams.
Yeah, it's one support goes down, one carry goes down for each team, so pretty much even Stevens right there. Looks like they're going to take this bottom tower, I think. If Pyromancer just turns in, well, actually the wave was already nuked down by Forsaken, so Hellborn gets the kill, splitting the gold between the entire team rather than it going to Forsaken, who's, I guess, obviously, I wouldn't expect a Frostwolf skull. I think it'd be almost certainly the what's it called? Frostburn? I think it's called Frostburn, isn't it?
Yeah, it is now, I believe. Unless we're both wrong.
That's it. Yeah, I think he's going to go for the Frostburn. What GPM is he at the moment? He's at 352, which is relatively high. I think it's definitely the highest in the game by a fair margin at the moment. Second to that is Hammerstorm doing
Sorry,
quite
we're
well,
in trouble here, middle though. I'm just gonna interrupt you there. Just gonna be comboed and taken out relatively easily. There we go. Obviously, that's Blake for you. Deadly. Turns everyone into sort of a little bit of a mini Pharaoh, if they have the right stun to use it with.
Yeah, I think that's the second time that we've seen Soul Reaper die pretty much in that exact position. I think the warding, perhaps, I guess, there's actually a lack of wards in general in the game. We do have a ward and a counter ward at this bottom ruin area, but if T7H don't get some ward sight now, then they're going to get picked off by this blink time and time again, or a Swiftblade. Hammerstorm coming in with an invis, but Ratner's back at the second tower, and Rexy gets the kill on the tower, so good boosting goal for the Swiftblade there.
Yep, and so we're going to say Forsaken Archer has got that Frostburn then. So a huge gold team starting to come in now. Making a little bit of difference in the team fight, nearly 10 grand more, but here we go then. Hammerstorm hunting down Vindicator. We'll see if he makes the move first. Seems as if we've got to be wary though, don't want to fight too much under these towers. And there you go, TP back by Swiftblade then, to get that item he wants. Probably going for another Frostburn, I imagine.
Yeah. It's such a strong item. I think it could deserve a bit of a reassessment of how strong it is. I mean, it's just so all round. Any carry hero can pretty much buy it, and you can't really say it's a bad item. With the snare it's got, the movement speed, and the overall damage, and even some hit points. It's just all round excellent, and reassessment, I think, because you see items like Diffusal only ever gets picked up. To counter certain things, and you don't really see it very often, and Shieldbreaker seems to see a bit less play as well because of the Frostburn being so powerful.
Yeah, bit one of those things. Disappearing obscurity, obviously. Before, stretch my memory back, was it the sword and... No, either way, before that it was hardly used. Yep, bit of polar opposites going on here.
T7H just warded, and there's a cattle ward still sat there, so Hammerstorm's going to walk up the cliff because of the way the game mechanics work here. If you get stuck or if you try and attack something, you can actually walk up cliffs or get down cliffs, and he just killed the ward instantaneously, pretty much, from when it just got put up. So no sight for T7H at the moment, really, which is huge in these high tier games.
Again, the farm from Forsaken Archer, and even more picking up. Now I've got a wish from how in the state of, I don't know, a couple of minutes since I last looked. Then same with Swiftblade then. Obviously they're both getting a bit of solo farm on the lanes, and unfortunately T7H are not in a good position to try and stop this at the moment, and the longer they wait, I imagine the worse it's going to get. More farm occurring then. Obviously just going to keep pushing the lanes until they're ready then to, I guess, initiate one of these towers. Push.
Yeah, you have to give the advantage to MSI late game, I think. Right now, as I said it before, drops off somewhat unless she gets really good early mid game. I think they're going to be pushing this bottom tower now with Swiftblade. Trixie is on his own and has caught the attention of T7H, who are Pharaoh just hooked into a creep, unfortunately. Low mana, so even if he does TP, well, it looks like MSI didn't go for that bottom tower. I think they could have pushed that, in fact. They might get a gank in here for this guy that's TPing in. If yeah, there's the blink.
Poor old Ragnar. Definitely going out there. Oh, ultimate going off. Not wasting anything. Any moment in time. Pyro though is trapped. Oh, Wall of Mummies goes up to try and get him. Hammerstorm is in a world of trouble. Great play there. Soul Reaper. Ultimate from Glaciers. Will he be able to finish off Soul? No, he doesn't finish Soul Reaper. Forsaken Archer comes around the side. Finally gets a kill on Arachna. And chasing up on Pharaoh. Vindicator is there to support. We'll see if Swiftblade wants to move in further. And he does get it. Here we go then. It looks as if we might see Forsaken Archer go out a bit out of control in a minute. Combined with Swiftblade, they both get a nice kill. Soul Reaper coming in though. Doesn't have an ultimate. Oh, too bad.
Oh, so unfortunate.
But, there we go. Nice play, obviously. Using the tower dives, doing the maths, working it out, and coming back off it with that extra. And here we go. I don't know if you just caught that on camera. That's what makes Forsaken Archer such a machine. Just being able to do that split fire. Especially even if it gets later game, you lose Braxes, and with a hero like Forsaken Archer, she can still quite safely farm those lanes.
Yeah, he's now up to 400 GPM after 29 minutes. That's not too bad. It's just going to get higher and higher, I think, now. Be interested to see what second item he picks up. I think it'd be like a pure DPS thing, maybe. Maybe Rift Shards, maybe 7H, something along those lines. Obviously, you can't pick up a Shield Breaker because it doesn't stack with the Frostburn, with it being both being an attack modifier. There's a double stack of Ancients here that he's going to pick off with the help of Hammerstorm. So even more farm.
Yep, gonna make short work of that lot quite easily. Hammerstorm going for a shrunken head, I presume, with that mighty blade. Obviously, even help him keep him up and help his initiation further, especially against all these spells that T7H have got on their side.
T7H now doing the counter warding. They've got counter ward at the top left near the Legion Ancients, and he's just counter warded at his bottom right near the Rude spot. So just one ward up for MSI at the moment, but I don't actually honestly think they need the wards too much. It's obviously T7H that are on the back foot that do need the wards.
Yep, they want a bit more breathing room to farm a bit better.
Yeah, the Warhammer picked up by Forsaken, knowing Trixie, he's going for that shrunken head, just to stay in team fights and just put out so much damage. I think they're gonna, I don't know what they're doing.
Counter warding going up there.
The counter ward. Yeah.
Yep, not giving them any room to breathe really. I think they're just biding their time now. I'd expect or kind of hope then we might see a Congo getting attacked soon then, trying to take him out, but as said before, you know, you've got to try and make sure the advantage is on your side by putting some pressure